Hey, Shalom, Akim Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakudash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders, the great millstones, Salaki, that taught us this truth, and that's what teaching is truth, and much peace, love, and salutation to the elect, beginning with 144,000, all the way down to the large multitude that believes in who the Lord will deliver in these last days. To you all I say Shalom. I'm the brother Tazamah from the great millstone Dallas camp, coming back today with another lesson, and Lord willing, today this lesson will be edifying. And I want to do a lesson on this article that you see here on the screen. This is from the People's Voice.tv. And the title of the article reads here, it says, "The world is on the cusp of a profound systemic transformation," says K. Schwab. All right, let's read that again. It says, "The world is on the cusp of a profound systemic transformation," says Klaus Schwab. All right. Now, when you get the definition of this word systemic, we'll look up the definition here. Systemic says relating to a system, especially as opposed to a particular part. Okay, so it's talking about the whole versus a part of a thing. And that whole system, the systemic or transformation, ultimately is going to be the new W order. All right, I'd rather say the N world O. Okay, which we know what that is. And what they want as a goal, for lack of better words, of this whole system that they're setting up is for everybody to be tagged and traced. All right, they want everybody to be tagged. They want everybody to be traced with the micro C-hip, which is the charagma written about in Revelation, the 13th chapter. And you clearly see, all right, you clearly see the framework and everything set up for all systems to go live here very, very soon. Okay, and they have the perfect kind of crises to implement the MOTB. All right, you have all kinds of T attacks that are getting ready to happen and that are happening. All right, as they have order out of chaos. Something also is the Hegelian dialectic, which is a problem, reaction, solution, or excuse me, pressure from above and pressure from below. You know, they'll make the problem to incite a reaction to ultimately bring forth a solution, and that's what they do. All right, so it says the World Economic Forum's latest annual report identified a transition into the intelligent age. You see, you had the fourth industrial revolution. All right, now the fourth industrial revolution is transferring now to something called the intelligent age, which is where you get the whole concept of AI, artificial intelligence, everything being smarter, everything being done easier and more conveniently for you. And this is all just another way of Esau setting forth his lying signs and his lying wonders, as is written about in 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. But now we're going into the intelligent age. And when I see intelligence, it made me think of artificial intelligence. Now, what I want to grab real quick is a verse in the book of Job, the 5th chapter, in verse 12. It says, this is Job chapter 5, verse 12. It says, "He disappointeth the devices of the crafty," all right, "so that they cannot perform their enterprise." You see, let's read that again. He disappointed the devices of the crafty. Now let's get this word devices. Okay, because this is what the Lord ultimately is going to do to this devil. All right, this devil thinks that he's going to be able to implement his system, his order. Okay, but he's not going to be able to do it because the Lord ultimately is going to crash. He's going to crash his plans. All right, this word devices is, you got a machshaba. It says thought, device, which the ultimate thought that they want to do is implant the device inside of you. Okay, devise, plan, purpose, or invention. Okay, and check this out here. Check this out down here in the Hebrew Chaldeic lexicon. Number 2, artificial work. Okay, artificial work. And that's heavy because you got artificial work and you have artificial intelligence. Let you know who this man is, who the wicked is, man. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. And that word perform, let's see if it's Aisha. Yep, that word is Aisha, which means to do or to fashion. They cannot perform their enterprise. You see, because these devils already have things lined up ultimately for their purposes. They already have an agenda, for lack of better words. It says to do, fashion, accomplish, or make. To act with effect. You see? They have a cause that's going to bring forth an effect. And we'll get the word enterprise. That word enterprise is thawashia, thawashia. All right, thawashia. And when you get this definition here, it says to achieve success. It says of the effect of sound wisdom, which the wisdom that they're coming with is the wisdom on the left hand side. It says of the effect of sound wisdom, abiding success. You see, to show wisdom and to also achieve success. You see, so they want to achieve their enterprise. They want to have success in the enterprise that they're trying to bring about. Okay, so it says the World Economic Forum's latest annual report identified a transition into the intelligent age, the rise of misinformation, which that's something that they've been talking about as of lately. You know, especially with the internet. You know, and these different alternative news platforms, alternative media platforms that they have. You know, all this is really affecting what they have going on. But that lines up with the scripture that says in Psalm 64 that the Lord will cause their own tongues to fall upon themselves. And with quote unquote misinformation, they deem what's true and what's a lie. They deem what's true and what's a lie. So anything that you say that's against their narrative or against their enterprise or against their order, in a sense, they deem you as a terrorist. You know, I keep saying the word, but you know, they deem you as one of them. Okay, it says the rise of misinformation and demographic shifts to an aging world as key factors that are driving a profound systemic transformation. See, so pretty much the ages is transforming from one age into another age. So Esau believes that it's transforming. This fourth industrial revolution is going to transform into a intelligence age where now the artificial intelligence is going to be inside of you. But we know, according to the prophecy, that the age that it's going to transform onto is going to transform. It's going to the age is going to be transferred from one people to another, or the power, if you will, is going to be transferred from one people to another. Okay, let's get 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, real quick. All right, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. Jumping straight to the point, it says, For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. You see, so Esau, Edom, he's going to be the end of this society. He's going to, this lets you know that before the kingdom of heaven is established, Esau will be ruling. You see, and with Esau ruling in this world, an age that we're living in, the next age to come is going to be our rulership. But Esau thinks that through him coming out the ashes and rising up like the phoenix, you know, through World War III and through destruction and through complete chaos, he's going to be able to rise up out of it and pretty much assume the throne and have everybody else underneath him as subjects. That's what he ultimately wants. But the Lord is going to frustrate the tokens of the diviners, as is written. Okay? It says, according to the WIF founder and executive chairman, K. Schwab, the world is undergoing a profound systemic transformation, which is driven by 5 interconnected shifts. All right, it says in the introduction to the WIF annual report 2023 to 2024, the WIF founder said that we are living in transformative times and that there were a handful of factors driving the systemic transformation, right? It's just repeating what we read earlier. We are in the cusp of a profound systemic transformation driven by interconnected shifts in a rapidly changing world. The 5 interconnected shifts include transformation from the industrial to the intelligent age. You see, because you have the industrial revolution, now you have the intelligent age, which everything is easier. Everything is AI generated. You know, you have Meta. You know, you have on the WhatsApp. Now you have AI. You have an AI search box that can give you AI related answers. You have AI in Google. You know, you type a question in the Google search bar, and now AI answers it now. You see, and that's all set up by design. Okay, it says conflictual transition from a unipolar to a multipolar world. Now, what does unipolar mean? Unipolar, it says having or relating to a single pole or kind of polarity. Let's do this. Unipolar world. Let's do this real quick. Unipolar world. Let's do that. what is define unipolar world? Let's do it like that. Let's see. It's okay. It says unipolarity. It says unipolarity. Unipolarity is a condition in which one state under the condition of international anarchy, which anarchy is pretty much without chief, like meaning without, and then anarchy means without chief or head. So it says unipolarity is a condition in which one state under the condition of international anarchy enjoys a preponderance of power and faces no competitor states. Pretty much, you pretty much within your realm, within your sphere, you have the power to make your own laws and have your own rules. Like, for example, there's particular rules and laws here in America that aren't in China, and vice versa, just to make it easier to define. But it says now let's get a multipolar. Whoops. Define multipolarity. It says multipolarity. Multipolarity is a distribution of power in which more than two states have similar amounts of power. You see, so now the power is being distributed. You're no longer going to have a superpower here. You're going to have two superpowers, and everybody else is just going to be little low guys. Everybody's going to be the same, and that's what they want with this. That's what they want with this. This end world. Oh, okay, that's what they want with it. They want everybody to be pretty much all on the same level. You will own nothing and you will be happy. You see, everybody will be one. Okay, so it says conflictual. So with this transition of a unipolar to a multipolar world, there's conflict in regarding to that, because now you have you have all kinds of individuals with different aims and different opinions. Okay, it says need to transition to green economy, which this is where you get your whole carbon, your whole CO2 footprint. Whereas now you're not going to be able to just to eat whatever you want to eat anytime that you want to eat it. You're going to have pretty much an allowance or a balance of whatever you can buy, whether it be chicken, whether it be beef, turkey, so on and so forth. Now you have 3D printed fruit, 3D printed food, and all this other kind of madness going on. The scriptures talk about how we will eat our food defiled amongst the Gentiles, right? It says demographic shifts from a young to an aging world. Okay, demographic shifts. Now, what is demographic? What does demographic mean? Okay, demographic relating to the structure of populations and the different groups within them. Let's read that again. Relating to the structure of populations and the different groups within the population. So you got different kind of groups that are spread out within the demographic. So it says demographic shifts from a young to an aging world. You see? And then the last one, societal polarization. Remember what polarity means. Pretty much polarity is that you have your own unipolar, meaning one, like you have your own idea through international anarchy. So it says societal polarization and rise of misinformation, because now you have all these people with their different viewpoints or different aims or different opinions, because everybody now, everybody's all divided. And as Yahweh Shai said, a nation or a kingdom that's divided against itself, a kingdom that's divided against itself cannot stand. Let's get that real quick. Matthew 12 and 25, it says, and Yahweh Shai knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And all you got to do is look at America and see how divided America is. Excuse me, because even with the societal polarization, okay, that's pretty much within the society how everything is divided. Within the society you have anarchy to a degree, and that lines up with 2nd Ezra the 15th chapter. They're no longer going to regard their kings or their princes in the course of the action shall stand in their power. And we're at that time where things are going to get worse, especially with this whole presidential elections that are coming up between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, man. You got all these so-called quote-unquote assassination attempts that are happening with J Trump or DJ Trump. You know, that's bringing nothing more than just more and more division, which is what they want. Remember, it's all a part of a scheme, or it's all a part of an agenda that they got set up. Okay, it says here. It says, let's go through these transitions one by one, starting with the so-called intelligent age. The intelligent age was coined by Schwab himself at this year's World Government Summit, which was held last February in Dubai, UAE. It says there, the unelected worldist, I'm saying that on purpose, said that the fourth industrial revolution, which will lead to the fusion of our physical, biological, okay, you got biometrics, you know, things that can measure your body, right? It says the fusion of our physical, biological, and digital identities. And what's going to be the fusion process of our physical, biological, and digital identities? What's going to be the fusion process of it? It's going to be that micro C-hip, man. It's going to be the charagma. Okay? And they're letting you know. They're transitioning from the fourth industrial revolution to the intelligent age, the world of intelligence. That's what they want. Okay? It says, was powering a global transition of humankind into a new era called the intelligent age, in which humankind will enjoy, you see that how they throw enjoy, many more opportunities and possibilities. So with this intelligent age, now things are going to be easier. Things are going to be more convenient. You know, things are going to be quicker, faster, better, and more enhanced. And that's what they ultimately want to bring forth. They want to bring forth that peace and safety and that security. But ultimately, it's really a drawn sword after you, man. Okay? It says, we are speaking about the transition. We are speaking about the transition of humankind into a new era, which is not just characterized by technological change, right? We first had the transition about 100 years ago from the agricultural society to the industrial society. But today, we speak about transitioning into what I would call the intelligent age. Remember, we were reading about artificial intelligence, or that artificial work in Job, the 5th chapter. I had about 20 pages of text, and I asked ChatGPT, summarize the text and tell me now, based on our discussion, how will the new era, the intelligent era, will look like. And let's see what the thing said here. It says envisioning. Now this is what ChatGPT said, right? Envisioning a future propelled by the technologies of the fourth industrial revolution, we see a new dawn of human civilization. A new dawn. New dawn. I'm saying new on purpose, right? One that harmonizes technology with the deepest needs and aspirations of humanity. They want to merge technology with man. This mission unfolds with a society where artificial intelligence, AI, robotics, the Internet of Things, okay? Now you have something called the Internet of Bodies, the Internet of Things, 3D printing, genetic engineering, quantum computing become the foundations of our daily life, yet are guided by a profound respect for human values, creativity, and the natural world. So they still want to throw that whole human value thing in. But still, we're going to have human values and respect for what humans got going on. No, this is what they want to do. And with this, and how they're going to present it, is going to be as peace and safety. Then sudden destruction cometh upon them as a woman in travail, man. Okay? So you clearly see you clearly see the move in the route that they're going in. Alluding to Revelation, the 13th chapter. And he causeth all. You see, it's not going to be... It's going to be a fact of a matter of it's going to be gradually put in. You're going to have actors and entertainers and things of that nature have it, and you know, those who are more rich getting it. And then something's going to happen to whereas it's going to be forced. It's going to be an event that's going to take place where this technology will be forced inside of you, whether you want to have it or not. And that's when the true followers of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua are going to be revealed, man. In the hour of temptation. You will own nothing and you will be happy. 8 predictions for the world in 2030. I will play it, but you know, I don't want to get a copyright on my video. You know what I'm saying? But I found this interesting. You know, I pray that this was edifying and to the point. And Lord willing, on to the next one. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that taught us his truth, and much peace, love, and salutation to the elect. Shalom.